Hello, I'm Dylan.
I'm Summer.
And this is Really Playing Games, the show where we really play games. Definitely, for sure. We're here.
We're here.
Summer,
Really
how
took
are
1
you?
week off. Great.
What a week it was.
What a week it was. Yeah, I'm doing great. What did I even do for the past 2 weeks?
Stuff.
Baby stuff,
Yeah.
toddler stuff,
Being a
streaming
parent.
stuff, being a parent, sleeping less than I should.
Mm.
I've
That's
been
so
playing.
rare
I
for you.
started a new game, Dylan.
Oh.
Can you believe it? And
Ooh.
okay, so here's the thing.
Mhm.
Outside of really playing games, it is very hard for me to start video games.
Yeah.
I feel like we've talked about this.
Yeah.
The mental energy that goes into me starting a new video game is so high. It's like if I look at it and it doesn't immediately engage me in a trailer and I'm like, I need to know more, I cannot play it. I literally just can't make myself do it, which is why
Yeah.
I really don't play video games outside this and GTA. But that's roleplay, so it's kind of not, I don't know. Anyway. I
It's
started a
barely
new
playing
video game. I played a video game that was literally specifically designed just for this girl right here. And it is The Longing. Did I send you
The
sent this to
Longing?
me?
Did I? I don't know that I've heard of this.
Maybe you sent it to me. I don't remember where. I saw it on TikTok, and I assume that anything I see on TikTok you sent to me because
Oh, I did.
you did send this to me. It's the game about waiting, and it's 400 days.
400 days, yeah.
And I've
I'm
been
so glad you
playing it.
started it.
And I love it. I love it so much. It's so
Yay!
cozy. I played it for like 45 minutes this morning or like 30 minutes before. I've been playing it at either the beginning or end of my streams because it's just pitter patter, walking so slow to wherever you need to go. You do a thing for an extended period of time and you're just waiting on stuff to happen, but it's not the way that I thought it was going to be, which is it's not actually 400 days. It is, but it's not because things change the passage of time.
Oh.
So when you're drawing or reading or the more paintings you hang up in your house, the faster time goes by. Because you're like surrounded by things that make time fly, right? So like
That's really
right now, when I'm just in my little house, it's twice speed. So it's like 2 seconds for every 1 second.
Mhm.
And so, but there's like this place called the Hall of Eternity where you go and time doesn't move at all. It's just frozen. And so there's stuff like that. It's really cool, but you're just constantly waiting on stuff to happen. Like you'll be walking around this little cave and then you see a ditch that you can't cross, but there's a single drip of water. Like,
Yeah.
and you're like, I guess I'll come back in a few weeks when the water has filled this thing. And it's so cool and so fun and so cozy, but it feels like haunting too.
Mhm.
And it's really, really great. I love it a lot. So thank you for that. I was pretty sure that you'd sent it to me because you sent me everything on TikTok.
Yeah, I didn't remember the name, but when I Googled it, I was like, oh yeah, I recognize that. That I did send that to you.
Yeah, but I've been playing that. And so that's been really fun. And then the only other thing that I've started, or I haven't started it, but I was telling you before we started, but played 2 sessions of my game with Lauren and Allie. And I love it so much. We solved a murder. And I nearly died. I had tears in my eyes. I was so close to dying. Like I was like, so in this system, we're playing Achtung Cthulhu.
Right.
And when you take stress, you have a stress track.
Mhm.
And when you fill your stress track all the way up, or when you get 5 stress at a time, you take an injury. And once you take 3 injuries, you're defeated. If you take a 4th injury, you're dead. There are ways to come back from defeat, but there's no way to come back from being dead.
Right.
I had 2 injuries and I took 2 injuries. And if Allie had wanted to be a bitch, she could have said, you're dead, because you just took your 3rd injury to defeat and your 4th injury to dead. But thankfully, she's not a bitch. And so basically, it's like whenever you're defeated, you have 3 maxed out injuries. If you take your 4th one, you're dead. But if you get up from defeat, you have to take another injury to go back into defeat. So like you can spend fortune points or other characters can help you come back from defeat. And then once you're back up, you take another injury. You're not dead. You're just defeated again.
Right.
And then you take a fourth injury. So it's pretty, at least the way that we're playing it's been pretty forgiving. But I literally, when I took the third and fourth, I was like, Allie could just decide that I'm dead. Like that could just be what happens. And I was devastated. I was heartbroken. And that wasn't even the saddest thing that happened in that session. But yeah, that's been really fun. I love playing, I love playing garbage characters.
You really
It's
do.
just my favorite thing in the entire world. To play garbage characters who also have like redeeming qualities to them. And you like root for them anyway. And Maxine White, she's one of them. And I love the shit out of her. She's literally perfect, but she's finally getting to show she's a con artist. So she's constantly like in her real life, she's constantly manipulating people into like making them think she feels a certain way about them or is a certain person or whatever. And she feels no remorse about doing that because it's how she survived. But this is the first time we're seeing her actually con people in Barovia. And it's really fucking fun. It's like, but it's so bad for her too. She's self-destructive and I love her. It's so fun. I love that game. Anyway, how have your 2 weeks been? Because yours have been way more eventful than my 2 weeks.
Not good, Summer.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Not good. So I don't even remember what last week was like. Like this most recent week, I remember. Hey, Shara. But the week before, the week after our last stream, I don't remember shit from that week. I probably streamed at some point. I don't know. On Friday. So I know it's hard to tell, but this curated space that you see behind me is actually part of my bedroom. I wake up right over there.
Right there.
Friday morning, I wake up, laying in bed, getting ready for the day, and Kiana's like, that's weird. And I look over and my computer has turned itself on. And I'm like, that is weird. Maybe there's a ghost in my computer.
Yeah.
Ha! I decide this is a sign for me to get up. I get out of bed. I go about my day, log into my computer, etc., get breakfast, come over to my computer. My computer shuts down on its own. It just turns off. Like, that's strange.
Yeah.
And it immediately turns back on, and then it turns off. And it turns back on, and it turns off. And it's not even like, it's not posting. It's not hitting the BIOS. Which for people who don't know computer stuff, when you turn on your computer and there's a logo there, and then a little while after Windows happens, that logo at the beginning is your motherboard posting. It's the basic operating system that exists below Windows. And it wasn't even hitting that point. And I was like, okay, that's bad. Something clearly is very wrong with my computer. I then spent most of the day unplugging and replugging things into my computer, making sure everything was seated correctly, everything was like pushed all the way into the slots, all that stuff. Got it to turn on. I was like, okay, we're on. Windows is happening. I log in. I'm like, great. It is now time for lunch. Kiana and I make lunch. We come over, watch a thing on YouTube. I'm like, okay, it's working. It's stable. Something must have been loose. It must have been the motherboard power cable. All is well with the world. I will continue with my day. Kiana wanders off, continues with their day. I start a new video. I get maybe 10 minutes in. Computer crashes. That was the last time that computer ever turned on.
Wow.
So when your computer's having power issues, the first assumption is that it's the power supply. And the power supply is also the cheapest thing to replace in a computer. It's not cheap. Like, maybe RAM would be cheaper, I guess. But I had already double-checked all the RAM individually, and the RAM was working fine. So I didn't think it was RAM. But of the things where I'm like, I'm going to have to get a replacement for something, power supply is the cheapest thing to check. In my previous place, we just had a bunch of power supplies laying around from old computers. And so previously what you would do is you just swap a different power supply in and see if that fixes it. And if so, you need to get a new power supply. But Kiana and I are starting on our computer journey in this household, and so we don't have a bunch of spare parts laying around. And so we like booked it over to the computer store to get a power supply before it closed. And we came back and we put it in. It didn't work. I stayed up until probably 2 a.m. that night, trying various things, literally breaking it down to the barest parts, to just the CPU and the motherboard, and seeing if it would because what I wanted is for it to hit an error state and be like, hey, Dylan, there's an error, and then stay there.
Yeah.
But it just shut down. It wouldn't show an error. It would briefly show some errors, maybe, but not long enough to be like, oh yeah, that's the problem. And so I was like, okay, the CPU might be shot, which would be bad, or the motherboard might be shot, which would be bad, because both of those would require redoing the whole computer because they were very old. But maybe, because what was happening was I would turn it on, it would spin up the fans and stuff, and then it would turn off. Maybe there's a thermal issue. Maybe the CPU is getting too hot, and for safety, it's killing the computer. So fingers crossed, maybe it's just a thermal issue. I'll go to the computer store again tomorrow on Sunday, the day we're supposed to be streaming. I'll get thermal paste, because I don't have any. I'll come back, I'll redo my CPU cooler.
Yeah.
So I do that. Maybe, I get home from the computer store maybe an hour and a half before we're supposed to stream. And it takes fucking forever for me to take apart my computer enough to get the cooler off and clean the cooler, clean the CPU, get new paste on, get it set back up, get it to a minimum viable thing, start it maybe 30 minutes before we're supposed to be live, and it shut down. I had to be like, Summer, it's dead.
It's dead. It's so dead.
So that was all of Saturday.
Yeah.
And pretty much all of Sunday. And then I spent the rest of Sunday and the rest of Sunday putting together a new computer build on the internet. Researching computer parts, being like, what should I get? What shouldn't I get? What's reasonable for a computer right now? And then I placed that order super late Sunday night. We went to bed. We get up Monday, and the computer store calls me in the afternoon and is like, we have all your parts except your motherboard. Your motherboard, which the website said would get here in 1 to 2 days, won't be here for 1 to 2 weeks. We're sorry. We've tried to get corporate to update it, but they haven't. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
If you're willing to wait 2 weeks, great. And I was like, 2 weeks is a long time to just not have a computer as someone who only does computer things.
Yeah.
Beyond the fact that I use my computer for work, all my friends live in here, right?
Yeah.
And
they're
honestly,
in this box.
Phones are cool, but Jesus Christ, a phone will never compare to having a multi-monitor setup with a keyboard and mouse. It's just, trying to hold multiple conversations or do multiple things on a phone. I understand how people do it, but it's way better on PC. And so I scrambled and found a different motherboard that they had in stock that was basically the same, but it was more expensive. And they're like, okay, great, come and pick it up whenever today. And then I spent Monday night, all of Tuesday, and the better part of Wednesday. I guess all of Tuesday was building the computer. Wednesday was struggling like hell to get it up because my old computer was so old that I needed to update to Windows 11 for the new hardware. And because I have been Frankensteining this PC along for many, many years, the way that my hard drive was set up for my Windows installation is no longer compatible with modern Windows stuff. For computer people, my boot drive was set up as MBR instead of GPT. But that meant that I couldn't update to Windows 11 until I found a way to convert my hard drive. So yeah, when did I tell you that my computer was up? It booted on it booted on Tuesday, and then I spent all of Wednesday figuring it out, and I think I finally got the solution. I in my brain figured out the solution when I went to bed on Wednesday, and then finished setup on Thursday of this week. So
a long week to be working on a computer.
Yeah. So basically an entire work week and fucking, I don't know, $1,200, like a lot of money later, I have a computer.
It's working great.
It is working great. Windows 11 has a couple things that I'm like, why are you doing this? Like rounded corners on the windows. Like it's not a huge deal, but it means when I have multiple windows on a screen and I want to like put them together, they have these little gaps.
Yeah.
It bothers me.
I'm so sorry.
And there are a couple other things, like you can't move without installing a third-party plugin. You can't move the start bar to the side of the screen, which is like not a huge deal for most people, but for my particular setup, it makes a difference.
Yeah. But
I have a much better CPU now. I have a much better computer because I was on 9th gen i5, which came out in like, I don't know, 2016, 2015, or 2017, maybe. 2017 is when I bought it. And the 13th gen is what I'm on now, which came out, I think, last year. Or maybe beginning of this year. I don't keep track of these things. So it's definitely a big leap to be like, oh, my computer isn't killing itself on certain things that it used to, which is nice. Yep. But boy howdy, the ordeal to get here was a lot.
Difficult. Yep. Yeah.
I'm glad to have that in the rear view.
Yeah, me too. For you. Obviously, I didn't have to. I just got to sympathize with you.
Yeah.
From way over here.
You just went, oh, that sucks.
Like, oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry for y'all.
I'm sorry.
That must be hard.
Yeah. But, I mean, you've had your computer died a couple years ago, if I remember correctly. And
it died this year. It died.
Really?
Yeah.
Again?
I had to replace... it was just, or not this year. It was last year.
2022?
Yeah, 2022. So it was like summer of 2022.
Yeah.
Fall.
Yeah, that's
Remember, I had a bunch of shit go wrong with it, and I couldn't even begin to tell you what fixed it or what was wrong with it or anything because Fleet literally just did it all for me. But we had to order a bunch of new stuff for it and take it apart and put it back together and blah, 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 all that stuff. So, my computer kind of shits itself every other year since I've had it.
Great.
Which is now like 8 years.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's not a good track record.
It's hopefully it's good. It's been great lately. So
that's good.
Hopefully we're solid for a long time to come.
Yeah, I think that happens, and I'm not a computer expert, so the I think is doing a lot of heavy lifting in the statement. I think that happens more with the like leapfrog updates thing, where you're like, I'm gonna change this little thing. I'm gonna change this little thing.
I agree.
Because the things that you keep for a long time end up building up a lot of wear and tear, basically. And then, which I think is what happened with my previous computer. We're pretty sure at this point that it was either the motherboard or the CPU, and it was probably the motherboard. But like I'd had that thing for close to 6 years. And I had made some changes throughout. But yeah. So you can very easily have either a string of things go wrong or everything collapse at once.
Yeah.
Which is nice when you sort of are forced to update, because it like sets that new start on the clock to be like, okay, you're here now.
Yep.
But yeah, computer stuff is interesting. It's fun, but it's less fun when it's all that you're doing and you
can't do it.
You're not doing it electively. You're doing it because you have to, because a crisis has happened.
It's exciting when you're like, oh my God, I'm going to update XYZ thing on my computer, and you order it and you're waiting for it, but you still get to use your computer and be a normal functioning human being on the internet. And then you get your new part, and then suddenly your computer just works a little bit better. You're like, like that feels good.
When I updated my graphics card in 2021, I think it was, I was like, ooh, and like everyone helped me afford that. That was really cool. And it was nice to be able to like do new things. But the trade-off is I didn't have my computer explode before that.
Yeah.
So anyway, hold on, I have to reply to a text.
You're good.
Because delivery people can't read delivery instructions. Yeah. I'm starting to think that the place that we order from doesn't actually give the delivery people all of the delivery information, which is mildly annoying.
Yeah.
But aha, yes, tea.
Woohoo!
Can you bring me a lactose pill?
Yes.
Thank you. I also have recently discovered that I am possibly lactose intolerant. So that's been an interesting new development in my life.
That's fun. Getting older is so much fun.
Isn't it? It's just the best.
We just have the best time.
You know what else is getting older? This ancient ass game.
I know. This game is getting way older.
Thank you, Kiana. Do you wanna play it? Do you wanna play this old ass game from what was it, 97, 93, 99?
99? Yeah,
The
I think 99.
somewhere?
The late 90s? Yeah, let's do it. Late 90s, let's fucking go.
Hell yeah. I'll remember to screen share. Let's get some sound
I wouldn't
going.
let you forget.
All right. Continue the journey.
The longest one, even.
Okay, so we need to go talk to the ship captain, I think.
You just delivery list.
Yeah, we have to deliver a thing to him.
You've got a whole job. I'm really proud of us for this.
One mapper of the seas of Songas to Captain Horatian Nebeve of the White Dragon. A mapper of Shangagriel? The Wastelandy to the Rolling Man. On a mappe of the Northerlandis to be delivered to Toon Luik at the Journeyman Inn.
Okay, but he spelled one right the first time that he wrote it, and he didn't spell it right the second time.
He's a monster.
The continuity is not lining up for me. I feel very disoriented. My immersion is broken. And I think this game is garbage.
All right, Peter, are you the captain?
Are you the captain of the white whatever it was called
Or the
in the
red
notes?
something,
How are you today then?
Sure.
the ship.
Like you care.
Okay.
Is this the white
It
dragon?
was white.
That's
I
what
am
the
a
big
genius.
White letters on the prow spell out. What do you think?
Damn.
I'm looking for the captain.
This
Is he
guy's
around?
got a dick.
What
That's
would you
me,
with the captain of the White Dragon?
little lady.
I have a delivery for him. A map from the map merchant at the temple market.
Aye. I be Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon, fastest vessel there ever was.
I like his
Hand
voice.
over, girl.
How
With
quickly
Charles'
his demeanor
blessing, The
changed.
wind will return soon, and I can leave this accursed harbor for sunnier shores.
I don't feel like a guy like that should be saying the word accursed. His voice. I feel like he's not the type to say the word accursed.
We need you
Let's
to
talk to him again.
sign
No,
it.
we got mouth him until we cannot mouth him. Okay, mouth him again, just in
We
case.
cannot mouth him.
Hello. Bye.
Let's give him the map.
Hand. Man.
There you go, man.
Thank you. There's an errand for your trouble.
Oh, we have money. Okay, but we need you to sign for it.
Okay, get the
Bye.
letter. Get the paper and have him hand the delivery list.
There we go.
Sign this, please.
Didn't he
What
just
is it?
do that?
I need your signature to confirm that you've received the map.
Map? What map?
The one I just gave you.
Oh, that one. Sorry, I never put my signature on a piece of paper.
Sign it or I'll kill you. Maybe why not?
Why not?
Brings bad luck to give a piece of yourself in that manner. A signature has
The
untold
fuck?
powers. It's part of your soul.
All right,
Can't sign
libertarian.
away my soul.
Who told you that signing a slip of paper is bad for your soul?
Yeah, who told you that?
I'm from Gien, and we're a spiritual people. Our souls
You're
are
wearing
in
a
balance
plaid
with our
green
bodies,
shirt.
and
What are
the
you
great
talking
Mozart
about?
has taught us not to endanger this balance.
You cannot tell
Signing
me
my name, giving a piece
jack shit
of
anything.
myself in that manner breeds corruption and imbalance within. And
Within
it
what?
You're
pisses the
bullshitting
mojo
so
off
hard.
no end.
And that's why you choose to make my life difficult?
Hey, blame organized religion.
Uh-huh.
Hello?
Right,
You can't write.
Can you?
Oh my god.
Pardon?
That's what
You
this
can't
is
write.
all about. You can't write.
So what? So what if I can't write?
Damn.
So what if I was born at sea and never spent more than a month ashore ever since?
You can't learn to write at sea?
Your accursed paper by Jal.
No. Ships rock too much.
Look, all you have to do is sign an X next to your name on the list.
You can't trick the great Mojal. The Mojal's untrickable.
That's not trickery. It's legally binding.
I said no.
Is there anything I can do to get you to sign?
No. Well, yes. But no.
Look,
What do you
Captain,
mean?
I'm desperate here. I really, really need some kind of signature.
Well,
That's some bullshit game
there's
design.
always music.
Did we really need this?
What's
music got to do with you signing my list?
Nothing. But it distracts the Mojal.
What are you talking about? Why would you need to distract the Mojal?
I can't sign when there's a chance the Mojal is watching. Music distracts the Mojal. Ergo, I can sign.
But doesn't that mean the Mojal is always distracted? I mean, there's always music somewhere in the world.
The Mojal has an eye and an ear for every acolyte. And straying from the path can bring great wrath upon us.
Doesn't that mean the
Granted,
Mojal is
I know
listening to
very
you right
little of
now?
The Mojal. But seriously, maybe you should look into alternative religions.
Blasphemy! Besides, I only have to visit the temple once every 2 years, and the membership fees are quite reasonable.
Oh my god.
He's
Is
a
this
very religious
religion or
guy.
a country club?
This is a country. He's wearing.
if
I
I
told
play
you.
some music,
He's wearing
you'll
this plaid
sign?
shirt with a fucking leather jacket. Absolutely not. He's
give
not a
you that
religious
much.
man. He is. He likes the people. He likes feeling like he's
So,
part of a community.
If I play some music, you'll sign?
Aye. I'll give you that much.
I'll be back.
Do we have
I
anything
don't
that
doubt it
produces
for a
music right now?
second.
Not with us. I don't think. And we don't have the monkey.
Okay, well, he gave us the list back at least.
Thanks. Let's go. Well, let's go deliver a different.
I mean, we have a coin.
So let's go get the bird.
Yeah, we could get the bird.
Okay, but we're gonna get skamazed.
No. Oh, right. This.
We're
Oh, get
gonna
me outta
get
here.
skamazed.
Let me leave.
Big boat. Get out.
City.
City.
City gates. Why do they make us run like this?
They love us.
I don't think we can do more deliveries because we don't have any more maps to give to people, and we haven't gotten a signature on the list.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
So I think it's bird time.
We can get the bird to sing a song, maybe?
Maybe.
It's the traditional game of cups in which you stand no chance of ever winning. The fun part is seeing just how much you can possibly lose in one go. and waste
fun.
the only coin I have? I think not.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting. I guess we'll talk to the
I'm
math
ready for my
merchant.
next job, sir.
Yes, good. Did you get the captain's signature?
Yes.
Hand me the delivery list so that I
Damn
can
it.
see for myself.
I was hoping I could lie.
You know, you remind me of somebody I know. A real Scrooge.
Good. What's a Scrooge? Maps, new revisions, lifesavers, maps.
Okay, well, there's clearly music happening here. Can we talk to that person? The
In
dancer?
a world without the screen,
No.
that's what passes for entertainment. And it's pretty darn good. It's a talking bird.
Fuck. We can't spend the coin.
Nope.
He doesn't want
The
the
gold
gold
is
coin
useless.
because gold
Yeah.
is useless. Despite the
Can you go down?
Despite the fact that
Do we
this
have-
coin looks like gold.
Yeah. No, we don't
No,
have
we
any
don't
more
have
items.
anything else.
We can't. Ugh.
Okay, so there must be a way for us to rig the game
I'm
in our
still here.
favor. Who else could we talk to?
Temple. See if there's any music in the temple.
Maybe.
Mouth him. See what's up.
Vestrum Tobias.
Vestrum.
Excuse me.
Oh.
No.
I'll see you later.
Can you go?
Keep telling me so, and I do believe you.
Maybe the old guy?
Maybe.
Maybe we can be like, hey, I know where your bird is.
Yeah.
But in order to...
Get said bird.
I need music. And he'll be like, oh, why didn't you say so? I have a story about music.
And it ends with the obscure coordinates to get to a musical harp.
Also, why can't we just put an
It's
X
just a
next to
boring
his
old
name?
non-treasure chest.
Great question.
Hello again, old man.
I guess that'd be forgery. But,
And we're too good for that.
yeah. We're above forgery.
Are we waiting on him to respond? What's happening?
Yep. Ugh, no. It's
I'd
more...
love to hear.
Do you really want to hear more maritime stories?
I don't want to, but what if he tells us a story about music?
Love to hear
Okay.
some more maritime stories.
Sure, sweetie, I'd be happy to. What story you be wanting to hear now?
Music.
Any tale of your exciting adventures will do.
You want more? Damn be me wooden left ankle. I be having a great old tale to tell yous about how I be coming to have me wooden pecker. It all began...
You're
You
what?
know what? On second thought, forget about it.
I do not want to hear about how he got his wooden dick.
See you later.
Okay, bye.
If I not be
Okay,
dead, I-
so that's the only story he has left. So we're good. We're burnt out on stories.
Presumably. I mean, I could ask again.
He has to.
Do you want me to ask again?
No.
Okay. Big boat.
Can we just
Sorry,
sing
calm
for
down.
him?
No. Because all we can do is come over here and talk.
Hello. Bye.
Yep.
Maybe go look at everything? Use your eyeballs?
It's the White Dragon, apparently the fastest vessel there ever was, although I'm guessing that'll be kind of difficult to prove. It's Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon.
Any of you play music? Oh, there's the small pier.
It's a lighthouse.
There's the lighthouse, which we can't go to.
Breathtaking. Breathtaking.
Nope.
I should have pulled up in the walkthrough.
Yeah. We're hitting one of those spots. So soon, though.
I know.
Okay, fish merchant. Oh, wait. Instrument merchant. That's right. I forgot.
I didn't even need to help you.
We can go here. We can use our 1 coin on an instrument so that we can get multiple
Most
coins.
affordable instrument. That's cute. The flute, right? And how much for the flute? I'm guessing that's 1 Aaron?
Okay, so 1.
That's funny.
That is funny.
Only communicates
I'll
through
have the flute.
instruments.
That's 1 Aaron, isn't it?
Amazing.
Now we
Getting
have a flute.
Getting your money's worth out of that sound library, I guess.
We're gonna have that. We're gonna have that flute forever.
No, we're gonna lose it immediately.
As
What are you
luck
talking
would
about?
have it, I actually know how to play a flute.
Oh.
Not very well.
Oh
but
my
I'm sure
God.
the Mojal won't mind. It's a wooden flute.
Can I talk to the flute?
Ooh.
That's something. Okay.
Good job, girly.
To Nebove! First to the city gates because this is faster. Hacks. Oh, wait.
Hacking.
Flute.
We'd have to play it
Nebove.
in front of him, right?
I thought we might use it on him. Okay, we'll stand
Maybe
here.
we give him the list. Yeah, I think we need to hand him the list.
Bye. I'm ready to play some music if you're ready to sign.
There we go. You're right.
Aye, go on, but don't stop until I'm done signing, or the Mojal will surely wreak vengeance on us both.
Amazing animation. 10 out of 10.
Done.
10 out of
There
10
you
for
go.
signatures.
And don't ever ask me to sign anything ever again.
You got it.
Hey,
Pretty much
Baba.
guarantee that.
All right. Time for money. Hopefully we have enough money that we can afford to gamble some of it.
Yeah. Spent my only coin? What?
Run, April.
I always forget her name's April.
April Ryan.
Iconic.
Yeah. I wonder if there's actually someone named that. There must be, right?
Do you think April from Parks and Recs was named after her?
Absolutely not. Never in a million years do I think
But their
that.
personalities are so similar.
I'm ready for my next job, sir.
I would, however,
Yes,
like
yes,
to see.
Did you get the
Oh
captain's
God, what's the
signature?
actress's name? I don't remember her
Aubrey
name.
Plaza?
Aubrey Plaza. I would love to see Aubrey Plaza
list
play
so that I
April
can see
Ryan
for
in a
myself.
movie
Me too.
adaptation.
Can we get a redub?
Remind me
Of the game?
somebody I know. A real Scrooge.
Oh, I need to actually hate it too.
What's a Scrooge?
Okay, shut up.
New revision?
Shut up. Have your list.
Right. Your next assignment
That's
is
an
a
X, all right.
Shangagriel to the Rolling Man. Hold on. Did you not ask me about him earlier today?
I did.
No, that wasn't me. That was somebody else.
I could have sworn. Well, no matter. Do you know how to get to the Rolling Man's house?
No,
No.
I don't.
I forget.
Let me explain then. Now, pay attention because this is complicated.
Could you
He
draw
has
me a map?
chosen to live in the most inaccessible place in the city, but I
No.
guess he has his reasons. First, you head west off the marketplace on Oak until you get to a tiny little apothecary, Mrs. Cassop's Herbs and Oils, where you
Okay.
turn north on South Street. Confusing that for about 4 minutes of brisk walking.
Okay.
That's when you see a large grove of trees. It's a memorial to those who died in the last war with the Tyrant back the balance knows when. Can't see why they choose to remind us of that, where you'll turn left.
That's west?
Okay.
No, left. That'll take you back south, but onto North Street instead. And that keeps you out of the Dalmari neighborhood. Down that way, nasty, nasty neighborhoods. Keep walking south
racism.
or about, or was that north? Wait, north on South Street, south on North Street, or the other
We didn't
way
know this guy's
around.
racist.
Anyway, find the Rose Bridge off Irede Avenue and cross it.
There's a river?
Hmm.
No, just a bridge. The river disappeared 500 years ago. No one knows what happened to it. After you've crossed the bridge, you'll be on the
Okay.
western slopes of Marcuria.
And that's where West House, I mean, the Rolling Man lives.
No, far from it, but you need to pass through that part of Marcuria to
Oh
get
my
to the
God.
Rolling Man. Keep south and watch out for the livestock. They're likely to attack in that part of town. Eventually, you'll get to a large circular square. That's where they used to hold executions back when the city was civilized.
Jesus
You call murder
Christ.
civilized.
I hate this guy.
Better than locking people up for years, as any level-headed person would tell you. Our
No.
freedom cannot be curtailed. Real men choose the honor of death to the shame of incarceration.
Real men.
God.
Sure you do.
Circle
Sure
around the
you
square
do.
and head down Tandak for half a mile. Or should that be Parrock Lane? Yes, Parrock Lane. Head west on Parrock Lane for half a mile. Then turn right at the Maiden's Honor Tavern.
North again?
No, west. Parrock Lane has a few twists and turns. Anyway, you should now be able to see the Ivory Tower.
Is it a big tower?
No, only about 5 feet tall, but it's ivory, straight from the coast of the Southlands, bravely
That's
cut
not a
from
tower,
the
that's a
grueling
post.
jaws of the gruesome Kandar.
That's a pole, maybe.
Big creature, 4 legs, large ears, long snout, sort of grayish in color?
Yes, the horror of the Southlands. Many a brave hunter has
Horror.
fallen victim to its ravaging hunger.
Hilarious.
Good grief. Okay, then what?
Pass by the tower to the edge of the cliff and look down. The Rolling Man has built his home on the cliffside. It's a wonder he's not been washed away by the storms.
I hope I got all that. Basically, go west until I hit the edge, right?
Yes, that would be correct.
Great. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Where's my money? Bitch.
Weren't you supposed to make a delivery to the Rolling Man?
Where's my money?
Yes, I was.
Then what in the deepest, darkest recesses of Mount Tyranny are
Money.
you doing here? Get
Yeah.
to it and remember to
I guess
get
we
his
don't get money
signature.
until we do all 3 deliveries.
All 3.
Oh, that's annoying. Just like everything else in this game. Okay, off we go.
And we're here.
I want so badly to enjoy this game, and it feels like it doesn't want me to.
Mouth the man.
I'm mouthing the man. I'm mouthing the strange
Hello,
man.
Mr. Westhouse?
Damn, Nation, what is it now?
Oh. Well, guess you're not calling on behalf of that son of a bitch Sanya, are you?
Who?
Sorry, I don't know.
Son of a bitch, who?
Well, that's very unlikely.
Are you just the
What I hear
captain
doesn't
with a
much
gruffer
enjoy
voice?
the company. Well, who
His
in
voice sounds
damnation are
so
you?
similar.
April Ryan, sir.
Ryan? Doesn't sound very Northlandian. Are you by any chance from the coast of... Yeah, hold on. Ryan?
You getting somewhere?
Ryan? I'll be damned. You're from Stark.
Yup.
Apparently. Until today, I thought I was just from Earth. I had no idea there were 2 of them.
Takes you by surprise, doesn't it? Well, goddamn. Sit down, Miss Ryan. Let me get you a drink.
From where?
From where?
I guess this little decanter on the railing. Are you gonna drink
the
it
liquor
first?
over here stinks to high heaven. Magic pollutes the purity of the spirit, but I keep a bottle of Glenfiddich for special occasions.
Thanks for the offer, sir, but I didn't come here to have a drink.
Really? I see. This isn't a social call.
Nope.
No, sorry.
Oh, no matter. It's still a pleasant surprise to meet someone from home. Now, what may I do for you?
Tell me how to get out of here.
Yeah, how do I get
drink some
home?
more. I have delivery for you. Let's do that first. Yeah?
Yeah.
I have a delivery for you.
A delivery? When did the U.S. Postal Service start delivering mail to Arcadia?
It's from the map merchant at the market. It's just a map.
Oh, good. I've been waiting for you. Hold your horses. What are you doing working for the Guild? Are you planning on staying in Marcuria? I'd strongly advise against it, Miss Ryan. Arcadia may look like a pastoral fairy tale realm, but it's not. You bleed as easily here as you do in Stark.
That's just a picture of cliffs and a mountain in the background.
Yep.
I'm not planning on staying, but I had to find you. The map merchant was the only one who knew where you lived, and he wouldn't tell me.
Also, I need money.
So I got him to hire me, and you were the second delivery on my list.
Gods. Carrick and his misguided loyalty. I'll have a word with the man. Thanks for the map, though. I collect them.
You can have a word with him about his
There's not much else
racism?
to do in this
Probably should.
godforsaken city.
Cortez told me to look you
Cortez.
up.
He did he? I see. Who's Cortez?
You don't know him?
I think not. I'd certainly remember. Did you say Cortez? You wouldn't be talking about old Manny Chavez, would you? Well, he ought to be dead by now, but then, by all rights,
I have fucking no
so
idea.
should I.
I have no idea what's happening here.
I don't know his first name, but he calls himself Cortez.
Tall fella, mysterious and elusive, rarely answers a question with a simple yes or no. Smokes like a chimney.
That's him.
Aside from that bit about smoking like a chimney, it sounds exactly like Cortez.
Manny. I'll be damned. That old crook is still around. Well, how the devil is he?
He's good.
Weird.
Where do
Mysterious.
you know him from?
Oh, my old life back in Stark. We had some exciting adventures, him and I. Actually, he's part of the reason I ended up here. I last saw him in the winter of 1934.
But
What?
that's almost 300 years ago.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? And I'm sure he doesn't look a day older than he did back then. The handsome devil.
Well, if I'm going to accept magic in parallel worlds, I might as well accept people living 300 years.
Sure, why not?
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm only 46. I arrived here about 15 years ago, but I left Stark in 1934. Between the worlds, where you dream time has little meaning, I was trapped, you see, for quite a while.
For 300 years?
Time went by pretty fast. It didn't seem so bad at the time, but now that you mention it, 300 years, quite disconcerting, really. Quite disconcerting.
Cortez said to look you up when I wanted to go back home, to Stark.
Now, why would he say that? I'm not a shifter, and I don't know any magic. I'm sorry, Miss Ryan, but you'd be better off asking the Sentinel priests for assistance.
Huh.
Already did. They said I was on my own, that they couldn't help me.
Bloody typical, those Reactionary fools wouldn't extend a hand to help a drowning man if it violated the principles of their bloody balance. But I can't think why Manny would tell you to visit me in order to shift home. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, how'd you get
How'd you
here?
end up here in Mercuria?
Did Cortez open a hole and shove you through it?
That's quite a story. I won't bore you with the details, but suffice it to say, I was always somewhat of an adventurer. The promise of virgin territory untouched by civilization held great sway with me in my youth, as did the idea of a
colonialism.
highly spiritual state of mind. The occult, magic, karma. I was born in 1902 in Boston. By the time I was 17, I'd put that life behind me. I spent the next 3
That
years at sea.
Boston
and I
life.
wandered around
Yeah.
Europe for a
I had
time.
put that life of living in
In
Boston
the early
behind
30s,
me.
the 1930s, of course, I found myself in India working as a journalist. That's where I met Manny, and that's where I first heard of Arcadia. I was amazed and quite skeptical at first, but the thought of a whole new world to see and magic...
It's not new. It's
I was
just
a fool, of course,
different.
but who
It's
knew
new
where
to
my
you.
curiosity would bring me?
So what happened in India?
I've tried to forget about it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
If I could go back and convince myself not to... but I still wouldn't have listened, of course. The unknown attracts. I ended up in Tibet
The
in the winter of
unknown
34,
attracts.
wading through snow up to my chest, thinking for sure that this was it. I was going to die. Manny pulled me out of that one, thank God. I spent 3 months in a monastery before pushing on into the void. There's only one way for a non-shifter to pass through the divide, and it's not an easy road to take.
Okay, explain
Okay.
though.
Now,
dying.
if you don't mind, I'd prefer not to talk about the past anymore. There's more than enough to
Let's get him drunk.
worry about in the present.
I should get going.
God,
Drink,
okay.
drink,
Very
drink.
well.
Also, is it
You're
just me,
welcome
or
back
weren't
at
there
any
subtitles
time,
here
Miss
before?
Ryan. Anytime.
Thank you, sir.
Am I-
I'll remember that.
Am I losing it? Okay, we're back in it. Options, game settings, subtitles. They got turned off somehow. Okay. I felt like something was missing. Okay. Well, shit. Has he signed this thing? No. Motherfucker, sign the list.
Sign this, please. It's just to confirm that I made the delivery.
Certainly.
Thanks. Way more helpful than the last guy. All right. Well, we still have things to do.
Hold on
We do.
one second,
Oh.
Miss Ryan. I just remembered
Oh.
something.
I'm already leaving.
It's such a long time ago, I'd almost forgotten, but Manny did give me something that might be of interest.
Yes.
What is it?
It's a pocket watch. Manny gave it to me the last time I saw him. I never quite understood why, but maybe you can tell me.
Did he say anything about it?
He said that when his heart started beating again, he would know.
What?
It would be
What
like
the-
a message in Morse code, a beacon. Damn watch never worked, and the winding mechanism is broken, so it's
Huh.
probably not worth much. You're welcome to it if it's any help.
Thanks.
Sure.
The hell?
It's an antique pocket watch. It's not ticking.
Hmm.
The knob used for winding the watch seems to have broken off, and there's only a tiny hole left.
Dang. Oh wait.
If I insert this pin carefully into the hole, like so, and then slowly wind it, it worked! It's ticking!
Let's go. I'm a genius. Oh.
did it! It's a shift! I can go home!
Hell yeah.
By God, it's a shift.
Hey, but I have things to do
I
here.
haven't seen one for ages.
Why don't you come back with me, Mr. Westhouse? You could say hello to your old friend, Manny.
If I tried to step through that, Miss Ryan, I would suffer a most unpleasant experience. And I would be lost in the between forever. Besides, I built this house with my own 2 hands. I wouldn't want to leave it to these barbarians.
Okay.
And what does
Okay,
your
guy.
Stark have to offer me? This world is more recognizable to me now.
All right. You could just say
Now
no.
you go ahead, Miss.
Literally,
Go back.
hello?
And don't let your curiosity of the unknown tempt you into making another shift.
Oh, it will.
Thanks for your help.
Say hello to Manny for me. Tell him I'm doing all right. And then I said, thanks.
And I said, yo, what's up, guy?
Hello.
Oh my god, we're back.
Yeah.
Cortez.
Back and forth.
Oh, God, it's real. It's all true. I saw it. I saw the other world.
I was there for so
Arcadia.
long.
Either I'm going crazy or you were right about
I walked back and forth
everything.
along this one pier like 10
Let's hope for
times.
the latter,
Like so many
amiga.
fucking times.
So I gather your trip was a success.
Success? My whole world has been turned topsy-turvy, so I don't think success is the right word. Nothing about it makes sense. Fact is, I don't believe in magic.
The sun does not need you to believe in it to rise in the morning, señorita. You have seen the truth with your own 2 eyes. I can do nothing more to convince you. It is up to you now.
Well, do I have a choice? I have to believe at least some of it. My life wouldn't make much sense otherwise.
You are a true skeptic,
You saw a
April.
talking bird, dude.
Studying. We need your kind to balance the hopeless romantics like myself.
Like, there are birds that can talk, right? Parrots, famously. But
Yeah.
they can only, like, kind of talk. They can't talk in
Yeah.
the sense that you're going to sit there and hold a fluent conversation back and forth with them. That's some magic shit.
What happens now?
The minstrel told you about the balance, about Stark and Arcadia.
Yep.
A man named Tobias. He was called the Vestrum, I think. Vestrum Tobias.
Ah, so Tobias made Vestrum que bien good. I knew he would go far when I first met him years ago. He was just an instrument then, a student of the balance, but he was smart and resourceful. So you know what is going on with the balance.
Yeah.
Tobias told me that the Guardian was missing and that the balance was failing.
Who could it be?
He said this would bring chaos into both worlds.
As we are already seeing, your dreams, your nightmares, they are part of these. You sense chaos more keenly than most, but even they are beginning to notice that things are not as they should be.
Yeah, an alien
Like
showed
last
up in
night.
the cafe.
What about last night?
What you saw, you were not alone this time. There were others, and they saw the same thing. Not nightmares anymore. Real. The first sign of the damage chaos can do. The divide is being breached. It is not yet time for the worlds to be united. A breach could prove catastrophical.
Is that a word?
Catastrophical. For sure it is. 100%.
Well,
No, I don't know.
The captions understood it, so must be real.
I'm looking it up.
Are you really Cortez?
Who the fuck are you?
Excuse me?
Manny? Manfred?
People knew you over there in Arcadia. Tobias. He didn't know you by your real
It's not
name.
popping
but
up.
He did know you. And Mr. Westhouse, he knew you too, as Chavez. But several hundred years ago.
So my secrets are being revealed, are they?
I wouldn't
My
say
secrets
that,
are being revealed,
because
are
you're still
they?
a mystery to me. More so.
Good.
Explain yourself.
You see, señorita,
What?
mystery is important. To know everything, to know the whole truth is dull.
Nah, fuck that.
There is no magic in that.
Nah.
What?
Magic is not knowing. Magic is wondering about what and how and where.
Whatever.
I'd settle for the
Whatever,
truth,
guy.
just to be able to know you. Because, honestly, I don't mean this in a bad way. You scare me, Cortez. I'm afraid of you.
And you are not the only one, mi amiga. I'm sorry, but whatever it is about me that mystifies you, it will have to stay a secret. There are things even you should not know.
Gee, thanks. That really helped.
Perdóname. Perhaps later, when we are certain of what the future holds, okay? I think I can promise you that, Señorita Ryan. Later. But for now, we must speak of more important matters.
You helped me back, didn't you?
To shift? See? The power is yours, yes? But for now, you need me to focus your powers.
Oh boy.
To call forth your dreams.
I was hoping we were done with you.
Dreams?
Yes. To travel from one world to the next, you must pass through the world of dreams. It is the only way. You are capable of opening a shift on your own, but you might not be able to.
What do you mean?
What? You can, but you might.
The
You maybe
magic is
can't.
within you.
You can,
When
but maybe you
see,
can't. You have the power, but
sometimes
you might not be able
open
to.
a portal without even being aware of it. But when you're awake, it's more difficult. With practice, you will do it.
Great.
I don't think I want to do it.
Too bad.
You must. The
Yeah.
worlds
There's
depend
a
on
quest.
It's not about you anymore,
So what
April.
do I do?
it. We must
Well,
work
unfortunately,
together,
it
April.
is.
I can't do
It is, but
alone.
it's also.
It's not. It's about
not being
her, but it's
selfish.
not about what she wants.
Yeah.
What exactly is it that we have to do?
4 things. We must find the lost guardian.
Done.
We must locate the gateway to his realm and the disc that is the key to his tower. And we must do what we can to curtail and defeat the Vanguard.
It's a lot.
That is a lot of things. I just want to go back to his knowing stuff isn't magic thing. To me, there is so much more magic in wonder in understanding the interplay between electric fields and magnetic fields and how a change in one induces a change in another than I put phone on Qi charging pad and magically my phone get charged, right? Like, one of these has so much more, like, cool mystical shit, even though you understand it, than the other. And
Yeah, because it's like, but why do it do that?
yeah, like,
it
that's
just do
cool.
that.
And
Yeah.
it doesn't, I don't know. It would be cool if magic were real, right?
Yeah.
I would be super into
I
that.
say things
If-
in this order, and then these things happen, and that's just a way it works.
Right? And if it was just
Yeah.
like, well, when you do that, the universe wiggles in a way and shit happens, and that's
The way
it.
that your voice vibrates the air around you,
Like,
shifts the atoms. Like who cares how it fucking? I don't need.
even if you can't be like, oh, it's basic physics and we can make a machine do it, right? If it's
Yeah.
weird magic shit, that's still cool.
Yeah,
Like,
it's your
understanding
soul.
it.
It's the essence of your soul engaging with the universe.
Yeah, like your will, your specific desires evoke changes in the universe. Like, cool.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be, oh yeah, we have laws of physics that control these. It can be weird esoteric shit, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's the way the universe works. So there you go.
Yeah, that's always what it is for me with magic, and anytime fiction is like, no, magic is in not knowing. It's like,
Magic.
no, like,
I think that
wondering-
there's.
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say. I think there's something special about knowing it's actually your parents staying up all night wrapping gifts to put under the tree
Yeah.
to make Santa exist for you.
Right, exactly. Like, I have known that for, apologies for anyone watching this that didn't know.
That Santa's not
no,
real.
Santa's really
Which
coming
he
to
is
your
real.
house. Yeah,
Santa is real, but it's your parents.
yeah. But like, I learned pretty quickly that
Yeah.
the Santa that I imagined wasn't real.
Yeah.
It's not like my parents hid that from me.
Yeah.
I still, like, we still have presents from Santa
Yeah.
every year. It's
Yes.
a thing that we still do. And,
Yeah.
like, you don't need a strange magic man from the north coming down a non-existent chimney
To make
to
Christmas
make
magical.
that special. and to engage in that, even though you know that's not what's happening.
Yeah.
It's still a thing that you could do together.
The thing that blows my mind about Santa and childhood, right, is that I truly believed with everything in my being that Santa was real, like a real person that knew my whims and desires. Those were things when I got the presents that I wanted that I hadn't voiced aloud to anyone. But it was just my parents observing me, right?
Yeah.
That to me is really special. Like them seeing me engage with certain things and being like, this is the thing that she would want. This is the thing that we're going to get for her. This is a thing that we've heard her mention to her friends or whatever it was. And them, when I felt seen, when I was like, Santa can read my fucking thoughts. That's special to me. Like, it doesn't have to be, we don't need to do this. There's magic in not knowing. Like, there's magic in knowing too.
What is Santa Claus but our parents paying attention to our interests?
Yeah.
Great
point.
That shit's beautiful. That's great.
Yeah. And creating a magical moment for you, you know?
I've had this conversation multiple times because I used to know someone who was like, no, I don't want to know science because I think it's cooler to just not know. I was like, what? It was like, I don't want to know how gravity works.
Because you know it.
I don't want to know how weather works. It's fine. I don't know. Sometimes it rains. It's like it's cool if you don't care enough to look it up. That's fine. I don't care. But this willful ignorance, it's better to let the world be magic. I don't know. I strongly disagree with it. Which is not to say that everyone needs to have like a complete understanding of the entire universe. That's literally impossible. But
yeah.
And I understand that I'm way more into putting energy into learning those things than some people are. Because I have an insatiable curiosity and I always have. And so like I don't begrudge people who don't feel that. But the push against, I don't like it. I don't like that as a message here for the game. And this is the closest the game has really come to giving us a message of some kind. So far. And I don't love that.
But like the thing is, he knows about it. Like he clearly has the answers to some of these questions, and he's like gatekeeping that from her for whatever reason. Because he's like, don't understand it, baby girl. Just like go with the flow.
Yeah,
I know it, so you don't have to know it. Feels like he's removing her agency too in a weird way. So she's having to be reliant upon him rather than giving her information so she can do her own thing. I don't know. It's a fucking weird energy, and he's also it feels very like, don't look behind the curtain, you know? Like,
I guess the message of there's power in ignorance is a difficult message to deliver well. Without inducing a bunch of other problematic shit at the same time. And like I don't want to get too bad faith into analyzing that message, but on its face, it's not great. It doesn't stand up to scrutiny very well. Because it does not take much to be like, hey, wait, what about this thing? Like, it doesn't take a whole lot of what about this things to have that crumble. Anyway, how are we going to find the Guardian? We definitely don't know who she is.
How are we going to find the Guardian?
I'm convinced
the
that's
moment
April.
He surrendered his throne and left his realm, he stepped back into our world. This world, Stark. This is where he was born. And so this is where he must return to.
But he could be anywhere, right?
This city has power, April. Not magic, but the opposite of magic.
And
it draws people to it like flies to an open fire. All the pieces of the puzzle come together here. You, me, the Vanguard, the Guardian. I can guarantee you that he's here. But where exactly, I do not know. I think maybe the Vanguard do. I think they may have him.
If they have him, how are we going to get him back? And why do they need him? Why do we need him?
He left his realm, but he's the last Guardian. And only he can open the doorway back to his realm to let his successor through. The Vanguard knows this. But what they don't know, yet, is how to get there.
Okay, maybe we're not the Guardian. Maybe we're going to become the Guardian.
Maybe so.
Who'd know about the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
That I do not know. That knowledge wouldn't be here in Stark. You must go to Arcadia, study the books.
Yeah, we're gonna go back and forth.
Others who might know, but not yet. First, we must finish our mission here.
Where's the key to the Guardian's realm?
In Arcadia. The key contains 2 parts.
Everything's in Arcadia,
One is
but the
disc
people are
itself.
here.
The other is the 4 jewels, the eyes of the dragons. That gives the disc the properties of the balance and makes it complete.
Okay, where's the
Where is
disc?
The disc was left in the care of the Sentinel 10,000 years ago. In the beginning, it was kept in the open, displayed for all to see. But not anymore. Not since thieves tried to make away with it. They will know where it is. Ask Tobias, Vestrum Tobias.
Okay.
Where
are the
4
eyeballs?
jewels?
Ah, the eyes of the dragons. They are kept by the 4 dragons themselves. 2 in Arcadia and 2 in Stark. The white dragon has 1,
Is that the
as
ship?
does the old one.
Yeah.
These you must find yourself. I'll help you with the others.
How do we defeat the
How do we
Vanguard?
defeat the Vanguard?
We hit him on the head
Vanguard are
real
strong
hard.
here and growing stronger. Even in Arcadia, they are gaining a foothold. And with the tyrant on a leash, the future looks quite bleak.
The
How
what?
do you know so much about what's going on in Arcadia?
Yeah,
Voices
how do
whisper
you?
in my ear, señorita. Voices that I trust.
You're
Okay,
saying
buddy.
the Vanguard are strong here. How come I haven't heard about them?
They don't go by that name here. Did you ever hear of the Church of Voltec?
No.
Sure, they're...
Why was that not introduced earlier?
That's the Vanguard?
See,
Then they're big. Very big. But why do they... Why assume a different name here?
in
Branding.
Arcadia, they flaunt their philosophy. They preach the destruction of the balance under the pretense of returning humankind to the glories of the past.
Conservatism.
Here, they
Eh.
cannot do that. So they have integrated themselves slowly but surely into society under the subterfuge of the New Age religion. And they've built a financial empire to match governments.
They have that much money?
The Vanguard own multinational companies. They own planets, April. They own
Oh.
armies. All they need is the balance, and they will own everything. The twin worlds will be at their mercy.
Dun dun dun.
So we basically don't stand a chance, do we? Against an enemy like that.
If we hold at bay the forces of chaos, and if we ensure the natural continuation of the Guardian's role within the balance, then they will have lost.
How are we supposed to fight this chaos you keep talking about?
You're the key, April. You have the power to shift, yes?
Okay.
But there's more to you than that. You are a child of the balance. And you... No, that will have to wait.
Okay, buddy.
By just being alive, you counter chaos. Without you, last night might have turned out much worse. That tiny breach might have been permanent.
I didn't do anything.
Then imagine the power you wield when you really do something. Trust me on this, amiga. It's instinctive to you to fight chaos. You see it so clearly, and you will know what to do.
Okay.
You are most needed in Arcadia, where chaos is a part of reality. The tidal wave will hit there first, and unless it's subdued before it hits Stark full force, we'll never stand a chance. So you will
Okay.
have to travel to Arcadia after we are done here.
Okay, so that's it? Kick some Vanguard ass, find the Guardian, locate the entrance to his realm, and a 10,000-year-old disc and 4 Dragon Eye jewels? And oh, April, make sure you do battle with the physical manifestations of chaos along the way, because hey, that's your destiny.
Easy peasy.
It's
Nothing
impossible,
to it.
Cortez. I can't do these things. I'm 18. I'm
Oh,
an artist.
right.
No, not even that. I'm nobody. You can't place all these responsibilities on my shoulders. I can't carry that much.
I will help you, April. Others too. You're not alone.
Well, I feel very alone, and I can't even tell anybody about this. Yeah, hi. How are you? I'm the chosen one. Can you help me save the world from evil and chaos?
There is no chosen one, April. There are only those who would and those who wouldn't. You have a choice between the two.
You
Fair.
said I had powers, that I wasn't like everybody else.
Yeah.
True, but you still have a choice. Prophecies can never unravel the will of a single human. You are one of many possible paths, but unfortunately, most of the alternative paths have been blocked by circumstances beyond our control. The world does depend on you, but you have not been chosen. You choose for yourself what you are and what you will be.
That's something. What happens if I choose no way? Then the game ends.
What happens if I choose no way?
I am not a fortune teller, nor am I a Vinar. What will happen? Something else?
No, because we're
off
April
screen.
goddamn Ryan, okay?
Yeah.
We gotta do
But I'm
this.
sure it won't be anything good.
I'm not a fucking artist.
Not
What can
unless
I
you
be?
agree to
World
help.
saver.
But I
shifter.
can't do it. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not your savior. I don't have any magic
Oh my god,
powers. I'm
answer the
just this
call
girl.
already,
I'm just
April.
me.
The choice is yours, April. As always, the choice is yours.
It's not much of a choice, is it?
For what it's worth? Perhaps not. Still, you need to come to the decision on your own.
Then the choice will have to be, yes, let's save the
Yeah.
world.
Thank God.
Not
Where
gonna
do we
just
start?
not save the world.
Here, in Newport. We must find out about the Vanguard. Their headquarters are in this city. But where?
But where?
Do they have the Guardian under lock
But
and key?
where?
What are their weaknesses?
I know so
Once
many
we've done
things,
that,
but not any of the
you
things
must
that are
travel to
immediately
Arcadia.
helpful.
I cannot go there, and besides, I have things to take care of here.
Why can't you go to
Right.
Arcadia?
Except, where the hell do I go to find out about the Vanguard? The library? The net?
Valuable information is hard to find. Remember the painting I showed you yesterday?
Huh?
Sure.
The artist, a boy named Warren. I told you about him, yes? Warren is involved in a lot of activities that aren't exactly legal.
How do
He
you
has
know?
connections.
Why do you know this? How
can
old is
point
this
us in the right
kid?
direction.
Wasn't
I've been
like,
buying drugs off this guy for years. Warren's not doing legal stuff, and I'm
wasn't it supposed to
encouraging
be
it.
My
a
friend,
kid's art
Father Raoul at the
exhibition?
Hope Street
It
Cathedral.
was supposed to.
He's had some contact with
How
the boy
old is
lately.
this kid?
Ask him.
17, probably.
Wait, did you say Hope Street?
mean,
Yes?
As in the most dangerous neighborhood in Newport?
huh?
I don't usually follow the civic affairs of the city. I remember Hope Street when they first built it. A clean neighborhood.
That must have been a very long time ago.
Still, I'm sure you'll be safe. You're a girl, no? A self-respecting gentleman would never harm a girl.
It's the self-respecting
What?
gentleman I'm concerned about. Still, I can handle myself. Father Raoul, was it? At the Hope Street Cathedral?
Why do I have a feeling this game isn't
Yes.
going to handle bad part
He
of
will
town
lead you in
very
the right
well?
direction. Help you find
We have to
Warren
pray.
Hughes.
We have to hope and pray.
When you're done
We have to
tomorrow,
Hope Street.
We will meet up at the cathedral late in the afternoon. I need to speak with Raoul as well.
Okay.
Okay, good. It's a plan then?
Enjoy yourself tonight, April. Who knows what the future may hold?
It's ominous
night.
as shit. Okay, bye. Oh. We're going the same direction. Awkward. Okay, we're here now. Do you want to read some diary?
Yeah.
Ba, 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 ba.
Saturday afternoon. Right. So I get back. No easy task, believe you me. And Cortez proceeds to finally tell me everything. And we have a plan, which sounds good to me. But then I really don't have much experience with plans. I'm usually like, let's do whatever. But now we have a plan with a capital P even. Okay. So we, as in Cortez and myself, have to find this guardian guy, the key to his realm, quote, and an old stone disc with 4 jewels. And the way back into that place, because apparently nobody knows where it is, duh. And while all this is going on, I'm supposed to restore balance to chaos and do the laundry, probably. To think that 2 days ago, all I had to remember was whether a customer ordered a double decaf latte or a low-fat cappuccino. There's a lot to be said for simple ignorance. Anyway, there they are with that ignorance again. Anyways, tomorrow morning, I'm off to find whatever information I can on the Vanguard. Yay.
So much of the writing in this game feels like a first pass.
Yeah.
All right, bridges. I guess we go home. Is there any shit else to do?
Yeah.
This dude is creepy. Okay. We fucked up the machine over here. I'm sure that'll be fine. Anyone home? No one here? Hello? Okay. We're gonna go to bed. I also like how we're standing this douchebag up.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Bedtime.
I don't need to make my bed.
Oh.
Too
And
hot to sleep with a cover.
Oh. Can I not?
It's been too hot to sleep with a cover. So I don't.
Oh, okay. What do we do then? We go back to Arcadia? We're supposed to meet up. I guess maybe we're supposed to go to the subway. Like, the day has passed already? We just came out of the subway. I'm confused. This game making sense and leading you to the next steps? Never!
couldn't be this game.
Not even once. I like how they're just standing here staring at a wall.
It's getting a little too late to head downtown. I think I'll stay in Venice.
Okay. There's something over here to do or look at? No.
Very cubist. And not my style at all. Nothing adds more to the tranquility of a city park than a huge rusty iron bridge.
Guess maybe we could go to work? See how that's doing? It is weird how empty this place is.
Yeah.
Hello, hey Charlie, how's it going? Been a hell of a
Long
day.
hours today, Charlie?
Unfortunately, yeah. Are you staying for the show tonight?
What show?
You don't know who's playing?
Nope.
I've had a few other things on my mind these past few days, Charlie. Sorry. Anybody good?
Anybody good? Are you kidding? Roy and Dale's playing. It's the first gig on their new tour. Sort of returning to their roots before they do the big venues.
Tonight? Great, that's perfect. Especially tonight. I need some serious unwinding.
Uh-oh, something weird's gonna happen.
What's up?
You would not believe. Nothing, I'm tired. I just had the weirdest experience of my life, or
Let's
you wouldn't
open up
believe
with
me.
Charlie. Let's open up. We need somebody to open up to.
I just had the weirdest
I
experience
just
of my
had the
life.
weirdest experience of my life.
Weirder than last night?
Yup.
Much weirder. I mean, it sounded
we told
like
this guy
what happened
stuff
here
already.
could've- It might just have been mass suggestion, or a hologram, or even rapture gas.
April.
It's happened. I know it was probably very real to you.
Why
And I'm
are you
not saying
lying
it
about
wasn't, but
this?
Yeah,
stop
why are we
trying.
lying?
Are the alternatives so much worse? That there are things going on that we can't explain?
Charlie
That
gets
there's
it.
more to life
Yeah.
than what science teaches us?
I don't know,
Nope.
Charlie. I wish I did, but I don't.
Why are you lying?
So what's this thing you were gonna tell me about the weirdest experience of your life?
You wouldn't believe me anyway, Charlie.
Oh my god.
Try me.
No, really, I can't. It's too much, too close. I don't know if I believe it myself.
Oh, April.
Okay.
This music
You
slaps
tell me
though.
about it later then, alright?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Send that around.
Emma's our friend, right?
Haven't seen
Our
her.
friend from school.
She knows about the show, so she'll be here.
When does the concert start?
In less than an hour. I expect the place to be crowded.
There we go.
So you should find yourself a spot to sit down.
Thanks, Charlie.
No
Hey.
problem.
Let's sit down.
Yeah, showtime.
Charlie's too good for us.
I guess we're just gonna sit straight away.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Emma. We haven't seen you in so long. Like half a year, even. That plastered on smile is so terrifying at this resolution.
You show up at school, you weren't at work, and then Fiona tells me you're out looking for Cortez again. And on top of that, Zach brags about bagging a date with you. What's up with that?
Oh, shit. Zach, I totally forgot.
Nah, fuck him.
He's gonna kill me. If I don't show up, that is.
You mean it's true? You have a date with that asshole? I told him he was full of shit.
I needed some information.
And you sell yourself to get it? April, you're insane.
Oh my god.
Well, you're just going to have to disappoint him.
Yep. Fuck
I
him.
made a promise.
Whatever.
To
He's a
that
douche.
sleazebag? That's a promise made to be broken.
Yeah. Yeah, we're staying here. Fuck that.
You're right. I'm staying here.
Good girl. Now, there are a couple guys you should keep an eye out for tonight.
Me?
I have a boyfriend. You need a boyfriend. You need
does
a boyfriend
she?
Because I have one, and I need somebody to compare boyfriends with. It's not your choice to make, girl. It's just
Flawless
the natural order of things.
logic.
I thought we were here to listen to the band.
Sure.
April has some other
so we
shit
can scope
going
out
on right
guys'
now.
asses.
I don't know which place is weirder, Mercuria or the Fringe Cafe on any given night.
Mark what?
Never mind. So, okay, which guys are we looking for?
Right. Now, you may want to take notes.
What a pal.
What a pal.
Chapter 3.
Chapter 3.
Friends and enemies.
Wow.
We made progress. Can you imagine
We
that?
did.
Headache.
Hell of a concert.
I didn't really have that much to drink, did I? No. But I did travel through a shift into a parallel universe, which would explain this weird compulsion to curl up into a fetal position and go back to sleep.
That is a
Not
lot
that
to
I'm
process.
particularly looking forward to it, but I guess I have to go find that Warren guy Cortez told me about down on Hope Street.
Yeah.
And hey, like that's not enough. I have to avoid bumping into Zach today.
Yay.
He's probably royally pissed that I stood him up, and Zach's very good at being pissed.
Well, then he should be used to it by now. One of my, I think, strengths as a friend is that I am prepared to believe the unbelievable. I made a decision many, many years ago. I don't know. I was probably like 15 or whatever when I made this decision, but I'm sticking to it, which is that I do not want to be the person in the movie, TV show, book, whatever, that is like, well, that's just not possible, while the main character is struggling with some out of this world shit. Like, I'm just not going to be that person.
Right.
Like, there is an army of dragons that are going to be invading the world. Okay, what can I do to help keep that from happening?
Yeah.
You know, like, aliens are landing and have been slowly taking people away, and you saw it happen with your own 2 eyeballs. Like,
yeah.
All right, buddy, what are we doing about it? Like, I'm just not going to be that guy who's like, like I might.
But are there really dragons? Are there coming?
Sure
are they really coming?
that, like,
yeah, they're convinced.
We have established a baseline of evidence and not. I had a weird dream last night, right? Like, I want a little more than nothing, but I'm just
they make
not
fireballs
gonna...
come out of their hands, and you're like, I get it.
Yeah. Like, but that's not possible. Like, oh, but I don't believe you. Like, just be useful. It always pisses me off when that happens. Where it's like, well, I can't tell you because it would be too weird. So I feel like more people need to make that decision for themselves. And also more writers need to do less of that. Because, Jesus.
Yep.
All right, Zach. Oh, hi. I knew he'd be right there.
So you thought you could stand me up and get away with it, bitch?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Whoa.
What did you call me?
We have a date and then you don't show? Leave me looking like a sad prick all night in front of my friends?
Because you are a
I
prick.
couldn't go, Zach. Get over it.
I don't fucking care. You'll regret fucking with me, bitch. I can promise you that.
What you gonna do about it?
That's literally... I'd call you a bastard if I didn't think you'd take it as a compliment.
What are you gonna do?
You'll find out, April Ryan. You're gonna be so fucking sorry you ever fucked with me.
Sure.
Incel behavior.
I'm gonna turn into a dragon. I'm gonna eat you.
Imagine.
Imagine.
Oh god, imagine he's one of the dragons.
No, I don't want to.
That would be the worst twist ever. Oh, our landlord's gone. Alright. Off we go.
Off we are.
I hate that creepy noise that plays every time we come here.
Me too. A perfect recreation.
Ugh. Also, these people are terrifying with the upscaling. All right, where are we going? New part of town, Hope Street.
Oh yeah.
All right, Hope Street.
Oh my god. That guy's a bat.
Amazing. Roughneck.
Looks like he knows how to use
Boss
that steel
man.
pipe. The
Boss man.
From his uniform, I'd say he's one of the West Side Kings. They have recruitment posters all over town. I think he's in trouble.
Oh,
She's gone.
she literally has a tube tied around her arm.
Yep.
Okay, this is where we're going, huh?
Gas or water mains, perhaps. Or, sewer pipes. That would explain the smell.
Amazing. What a place. I also like that we have these streets down on the ground and flying cars.
Yeah.
I also like that I can't see April. I just hear her running. Okay, and we're here now.
I wonder how they light those candles. Do they have ladders? Or jetpacks? That's a funky idea. Priests with rockets on their backs. That would give a whole new dimension to evening services.
It's great.
Really? And considering the neighborhood, it's a miracle that it's still intact. Maybe it's bulletproof stained glass designed for inner city cathedrals.
Eek. Oof. Rancid vibes. To the confessionals.
Let's confess.
It's a baby angel. A cherub? He's got a red robe wrapped around his posterior, and he looks to be in a hurry. I can't remember reading about this particular incident in the Bible. Maybe it was in the sequel? Nah.
Bible 2.
I remember that
Came out only
one.
5 years ago, and this wall painting looks a lot older than that.
So the Bible sequel is real.
Amazing.
Good morning. I'm Father Raoul. You're not a Hope Street regular, are you? I haven't seen you here before.
I don't visit the neighborhood very often, no.
And why should you? It's not a very nice place.
Jesus.
This cathedral is all there's left of the hope in Hope Street.
I'm sorry to hear that, Father.
So am I. But we cope.
Cope Street.
We cope. How may I be of assistance?
Haha. Okay, well, I thought that was funny. Do you know
I did
Warren
too.
Hughes?
Do you know a boy named Warren Hughes?
As a matter of fact, I do. The Hugheses were regulars before they traveled to the colonies. Poor Warren was left an orphan by his family.
What?
I haven't seen him for years.
They're like, we're hopping on a spaceship. We're leaving. We left you here. What the fuck?
Where does Warren live?
I'm not sure he lives anywhere, but he does belong to a Hope Street gang, the Razor Blades, I believe. They seem to congregate just down the street in Building 87. Be careful, though. Although they're far from the worst gang around here, they're not a particularly friendly lot, and they don't care for strangers.
They're gonna love me. I'm the protagonist.
I can take care of myself.
I don't doubt that. Still, be careful.
No!
Do people still go to church?
No.
Yes, some do. Some do. Religion is pretty resilient.
Religion?
Imagine he was just like, nah.
There's so many new religions, and people tend to abandon the old ones, don't they?
Do they?
They'll be back. The Voltex and the Manus of the world offer only a fleeting chance of material happiness. What they cannot offer is spiritual enlightenment.
Okay, buddy.
So you're not worried about the competition?
We have over 2,000 years of experience and tradition to build on. I don't see us just rolling over on our backs and giving up. No.
Okay, goodbye.
Thank you, Father.
Please come by again if you're ever in the neighborhood.
I'm surprised Cortez isn't here. Confessional booths. Sure.
It's been more than 2 years since my last confession, but no. I'm not in a mood to be counting beads right now, and with my list of, shortcomings, I'll be counting beads for a very long time.
10 counts of refusing the call. You can tell I know exactly how confessional works.
Yes.
It's precisely like trial. Okay, well. This area exists solely to be a little... Oh, maybe... Do we talk to these people? Wait, where do we go?
I don't know.
This way? Building 87?
Oh.
Sure, it's a place we can go. Hey, kid.
Kid.
What?
Mouth the kid. Warren?
Can I talk to you for a minute? You know where I can find a kid named Warren Hughes?
Who's asking?
I am.
Warren Hughes. Never heard of him.
Uh-huh.
What's
It's
your
him
name?
for sure.
What's yours?
April Ryan.
Lucky you.
All right, well, I guess you can't help me.
Nope. Nobody can.
What do you mean?
A nice, pretty girl like you in a neighborhood like this, asking all the wrong questions. You're heading for some serious trouble, you know.
Uh-huh.
I
Sure.
can take care of myself.
Sure you can. The thing is, there are 4 guys waiting downstairs for you to come back out, and they can take care of themselves real good.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Trouble found you, girl.
All right, kid.
What do you want from me?
I should have asked you the same question. Except I don't care. You should have thought twice before coming after me.
What the fuck?
Hello?
The posturing.
I didn't come... So you're Warren?
What? Like you didn't know?
No.
Why would I know
Cortez
that?
told me your name, where to find you, but...
Hold on. Cortez? Old Spanish talking dude. Real crazy in the head?
Yup.
That's a fair description, yeah.
Shit. You're not a cop. Social
Oh
services?
my god.
Corporate?
No.
Oh, no, I'm a friend of Cortez. He said to look you up.
Why did you sound so suspicious when you said that, April?
Not since before.
No, not a cop.
No, never.
I would never be a cop.
I gotta stay incognito most of the time now that corporates and cops are stepping up their search for us. I can't go risking my ass for nobody. Not even Cortez.
That's all right. I just need some information on a group called the Vanguard and their leader, Jacob McAllen.
When did we get that name?
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
You wouldn't have. They keep to themselves, and they got some kind of cover operation going. But I don't know what it is, and...
You need to find out? Alright, here's the thing. I got a friend who might be able to help you out.
Okay.
Great.
A friend of a friend.
Hold on. Before I use up my favors with him, I need you to do me a favor in return. Probably even help yourself out at the same time.
Okay.
Fair enough. What do I have to do?
This fucking
Easy.
elevator, dude.
Break into the Newport Police Department computer
Oh!
archives. Get me some information on my family.
Easy.
Destroy my criminal record and get the hell out of there. Preferably alive.
Yeah, you want me to
I'll
risk my
do it.
life for
Yeah,
a personal
yeah.
favor?
You want
Like,
me to risk my life
that's a
for personal
lot for a
favor?
little.
If you don't do this for me, I won't help you out. Besides, there's probably some information on the Vanguards, was it?
We did
In
not
the
say that.
archives.
Oh, we did.
And that information will
It's
be
the other
valuable to
name
my
we didn't
friend
say.
who's going to help you out.
They're Voltec. That's the one.
We did say that. He said that. He said Voltec.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'll do it.
Because they're like a main.
Smart decision.
Oh no, we said it in the church.
So here's the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
My dad doped out on raps and seduced by commercials. Sold out our whole family to the shiny happy colonization program for a lifetime supply of the big R, the rapture.
Okay.
Neglected to ask his lovely wife and children, and the corporates didn't care. One day they came to pick up my mom, my sister, and me.
Jesus Christ.
I got away though. Snuck out the window. I spent the next 2 weeks in a dumpster.
And your family?
And that's just it. I don't know. Off to the colonies, of course, but which one? I don't know. Sometimes they split up families too. You know, they don't tell you that in their ads. I don't give a shit about my dad, and my mom, she's tough. She can take care of herself, but
What?
I want my sister back.
Fuck my family.
I'm not
Except
gonna
this
let him use
Well,
my
his
one
dad.
sibling.
His dad sold them out, so
Yeah,
fuck his
fuck
dad.
his dad, but like,
his mom,
damn.
he's like, I think he's just worried because his sister is like,
That's it.
Yeah.
maybe little.
Catching on. You do that for me, and delete my criminal record at the same time to get them damn corporates off my ass. I'll give you all the help you need.
Okay. Where's the police station?
Take the subway to Metro West.
Yup.
Come out on what they call Cop Street. You'll see the NPD headquarters down the block. You can't miss it.
Okay. So we're gonna need an ID at some point.
I'd better get going.
Because the...
Cool, eh?
Sure. Because there was
Yeah.
that cop in front
The
of the elevator, I think.
Yeah.
So we go to Metro West. Metro. Oh, we haven't been to Metro West. We've been to Metro Circle. Okay.
We have been to Metro West.
We have not
Oh
been
wait,
here.
no. Oh, okay.
T-Rex
I do all my
ad.
grocery shopping at T-Rex.
Sorry, I thought I
Not that
recognized
their
it
food
from
is
the tiny
particularly
picture.
good, nor their prices particularly low. I just love their ads. They're tray cool.
Trey, cool.
Especially the one where they built an actual-sized robot dinosaur and sent it out to mangle a competing chain of grocery stores. For real. I don't know if anybody got hurt, but man, that campaign kicked ass.
Yikes, April. Yikes. Can I get a
Another unfortunate
yikes?
victim of the Anglo-Pacific Wars of the 90s.
Okay. Container. Hand. Hand the container, because we can. I guess we should
Because we
look.
can and we will.
And it's mostly empty, save for a couple of sticky old newspapers and bottles.
Okay, now we hand it.
I got a sticky old newspaper and bottle.
This is so gross. And me.
Wait, did we get in?
Favorite shirts.
Yeah.
Hey, is that a fur mitten? Oh, no. It's a dead rat.
Is this how we get in the
I'm
police
gonna
station?
Check out that other mitten
I'm
in the
wondering.
corner. I think it just moved.
Rip.
Moo.
Ah, rats.
Utterly pointless is this? And I'm starting to reek a little of crap, too.
Oh, we got out. Okay. We'll get back in later when we have a reason
Yeah.
to. Okay, now that's the subway. That's it. These are all the things we can interact with. Really?
That can't be it.
I guess we'll come back here. Let's go back to Metro Circle and talk to the cop there. So weird. Metro Circle, radio power building.
There.
Yeah. Over
The
at the
elevators.
And this guy was like, "You need an ID." And we're like, "We somehow don't have that."
It's a police officer.
You're not
Oh,
taking
shoot.
this elevator.
It's a police officer.
Hmm.
This is one of the smallest cross-level elevators I've seen. The big ones can carry up to 100 people at a time and make them way fast. I've never been inside one, of course.
Hmm. So we need to go to the police station. East Gateway, I guess. And this goes over to where we were before by the radio tower. Metro Circle, Club. Okay, down the street. This isn't gonna be anything. Nope. Huh.
Box office is closed.
Interesting. I don't know what we do here. Because he said to go to...
Okay. Sunday, July 30th, 2209. Sundays are made for sleeping in. Sundays are made for walking around in baggy clothes, watching movies, nursing headaches, and hanging out with your friends at the cafe. Sundays are not made for going to the worst neighborhood in town to find a kid who might be able to give you the information necessary to infiltrate a powerful cult that plans to take over the known universe. That's what Mondays are for.
Granted.
Okay. So the world's in mortal danger, and the only thing standing in the way of total chaos is me. And this morning I have to go to Hope Street and talk to this priest called Raoul at the cathedral so that he can tell me where I can find Warren Hughes. Dear diary, note to self, the next time anybody says the word destiny, run like hell.
Fair.
Sunday, I went to the Hope Street Cathedral and met Father Raoul. Nice guy. He told me that Warren hangs out in Building 87, right down on Hope Street. That's Building 87 of the Hope Street Project's not exactly the friendliest place in town. It's more of a shoot first, then shoot again, then pull the trigger a few more times before asking questions kind of place. And I'm not even sure they bother with that asking questions part anymore. More Sunday stuff. At this rate, I'll have to get a new diary by the end of the week. Warren Hughes wasn't a bad kid at all, just an unlucky one. He acted tough, but I could tell he was a sweetheart. Anyway, he's willing to help, but I got to do him a few favors first. I even get to play the criminal, Joy.
Ooh.
His sister and parents were sent to the colonies, and he wants to find out where they went. So I have to dig through the police archives to get a hold of whatever information I can. At the same time, while I'm in there, I should also look up the Vanguard or the Church of Voltec, which is like their cover in here. Their cover here in Stark.
Okay, so this doesn't give us any useful information.
Yeah.
Where's the subway? Where do I click on the screen to go that way to the subway? Okay. So Metro West. Huh. Street sign? Oh, there's more!
Oh.
There's fucking more
police
screen.
Station.
It says Threadbare Lane, MCW, and the street ID number is 3018.
Threadbare Lane. What a name.
The police station.
What a name to purposefully give a street.
Seriously.
Not like colloquially, but like actually officially on the sign. All right, coppers. Huh.
Breaking news.
That lens flare.
It's amazing.
This is Lucinda Carlisle reporting live from just outside the Metro Precinct Police Station. And I bring you today a senseless and tragic display of technology gone wrong.
Oh.
In the carnage you
April.
see behind me, medical drones are digging through the rubble of a crashed shuttle for the remains of over 100 people who lost their lives today in an accident.
100 people?
That could and should have been prevented.
April, what are you
Only
doing?
hours ago, a brave New World Airlines shuttle carrying starry-eyed colonists to the Metro Tower experienced an engine failure.
April.
It came roaring down on this street without warning, crushing 3 cars and burying
April, this is so insensitive to the 100 people who just died.
Seriously?
The cause of this human tragedy? As of yet, there is no official report. We can only
Wow, she really is 18, huh?
She's like, it's me, I did it.
Was the pilot drunk? Was he hopped up on Amethyst? Was someone aboard carrying a bomb? Did the manufacturers of the shuttle, Monster
These are
Limited,
wild
skimp
leaps.
on a part
Where
and
is she
report it completely
going?
back
To the precinct, I assume.
The truth could be any or all of the above.
Oh, no, we're
Whoever is
standing
responsible, and whatever the punishment,
weirdly in the
it
corner.
won't bring any of those bloodied
We're frozen.
corpses to life. It won't bring Teresa Roseman.
Oh
mother
my
of three,
God!
back to her husband, Martin.
Jesus Christ!
That loss is forever, and a huge cash settlement can only ease the pain. It can never remove it altogether. Only expensive brain surgery or personality modification and proprietary drugs
Wow.
can do that.
What the
The
fuck?
exact death count is still under wraps, and work will continue throughout the day to identify the thousands of body parts that are being picked one by one from the twisted wreckage of
What is this?
Oh my fucking God!
Thousands of body parts, hello?
Absurd.
Our city, probably none. You fly a shuttle. You take your
Thousands?
chances.
Okay.
This is
Okay,
Lucinda
why did she say
Carlisle,
thousands of
reporting
body
live.
Well,
parts?
because hundreds of bodies can get chopped up into
It's
many
a
pieces.
it's 100 people.
You only need to
It
chop
doesn't
these-
look chopped.
Are we
It doesn't look
clear?
that
How did I
chopped.
do? And what are the ratings? 5 million? That's it? 5 million? Jesus, we've lost out to reruns of Gillian's Island? What the fuck, Gregory? Why the hell did you... Yeah. Don't give me any of that shit. You were the one who said this would broaden my audience. I should have stuck with the game shows. Jesus!
Fucking cynical as shit.
Wow. And that's a wrap on that story.
Okay,
Wow.
well.
Oh, now we just go in, I guess.
Hold on. Let's eyeball the
Police
cop.
Let's-
officer. He's guarding the wreckage.
Let's mouth the cop.
What did you think about being on TV? I loved it. I thought I was a shining star of the moment.
I thought it was the best part of the whole report.
Except for that crashed hovercraft.
Nah. You see those everywhere these days.
Sorry?
Dime a dozen.
Crashed hovercraft are a dime a dozen?
15 a week, ma'am. At the very least. In this city alone.
Damn.
But they say it's the safest.
No wonder
mode of
they only got 5 million views.
Statistically, yes. Unless you're aboard one of the buggers. Then your chance of survival drops drastically.
Cars are so safe if you're not anywhere
They're the
near them.
safest mode of transportation if you stay on the ground. The chances of being hit by one going down are relatively low.
Thanks for ruining my trust in modern technology.
Amazing.
We're here to protect and serve.
Isn't it the other way around?
Just keep it moving, ma'am. Nothing to see here.
Except for you, officer.
Oh,
Okay.
April. Ugh.
April.
I always did love a man in a uniform.
Oh.
Ew, April.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm gay. Now, move
There we go.
along. Nothing to see here.
Ugh. God.
Except for the escaped convict right behind you.
I'm on special duty today, ma'am. So that escaped convict will have to take care of himself. After all, who'd guard this perimeter in my absence?
Me? I'll be good.
That was a rhetorical question, ma'am. You are not qualified. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Okay.
Except...
I won't tell you again, so move along. There is absolutely nothing to see here. Nothing. Jeez, don't you people have anything better to do?
Do you need a cough drop?
Feeling all right, officer?
You're seeming a
Thank
little
you, ma'am.
sick.
I'm fine. All the dust from the debris is just choking me up.
Oh, you don't say.
Please don't shoot me.
Wow.
Okay. Interesting. Fun.
So fun.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
What?
We're gonna go find body parts? What are we doing? What are we gonna do with the wreckage? No, I mean, like, what? Oh, you're clearly trying to distract the guy so we can sneak into the wreckage.
I'm sure we'll have a reason eventually.
The doors are closed. It's a police officer. He's guarding the entrance. Hey!
Let me in.
Trump.
That is the question, is it not?
Pardon?
What?
To get in or not to get in? That
What?
Who is this guy?
Who the fuck is this guy? Good grief, more
I'm not a
weirdos.
weirdo. I'm an actor.
No offense, but isn't that an oxymoron?
Lady, you are the cruelest she alive.
How do I get into the station?
What?
You don't. Not today.
Okay, good talk.
But I need to get in. What if there's been a crime?
Yeah, what if there's been
Good
crime?
point. I guess you need to report it via one of the many kiosks installed throughout the city, or by contacting an officer of the law.
Like yourself?
I am but a humble servant of Her Majesty, and I'm actually assigned to Vice, so don't bother.
Any chance you'll let me through?
Shower me with sweet forgiveness,
Man.
princess, but unfortunately, I cannot. The doors ain't working.
Okay.
Doors aren't working?
They're not. Good lord, I must report this immediately, after I'm done with my policing exercise.
All cops are bastards, but this one's just fucking weird. Okay,
Why were you parading back and forth?
yeah.
I am practicing the fine art of policing.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't look like policing. It looks like acting.
It doesn't look like that
Bollocks.
either.
And I thought I was making progress.
Maybe if you tried being a little less
Rigid.
Yeah, but it's this bloody suit. It makes everyone move the same way. I'm not able to release the character.
Huh.
Are you an actor or a cop?
Both, darling, both. I am an actor, but I will portray an officer of the law in my next motion picture. It's called Mad Cop 2. I play the Mad Cop's friend, the somewhat ticked-off cop.
I think I saw the first one. It stunk.
Damn.
I agree. But this one has a certain je ne sais quoi flair
Uh-huh.
that the original lacked.
Is that flair you?
You mean more
Do we have
violence,
to
more
talk
sex, less plot?
to this cop anymore?
That's it.
Okay.
So you're doing research for your next role?
We have to exhaust the options.
I know.
Summer.
We have to mouth him. I know. That's the worst
mouth him
part.
so
The
much.
essence of Her Majesty's honorable service.
And what squad would that be?
Vice.
Did you
Did
say
you
the
say
doors weren't
the
working?
doors weren't working?
Ah, correct. The only things getting in and out of the station today are police officers, prisoners,
Oh.
And garbage.
Aren't they all pretty much one and the same thing?
The fuck, April?
Damn.
Mouth.
Not wrong though.
What did you call me?
Well,
Sweet princess.
that's unfair to criminals.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. And garbage.
Got him.
How are you able to bring garbage out and prisoners in when the doors are broken?
These doors don't work, but the gate downstairs does. Of course, you can only get through that inside of a vehicle. The security measures are quite extreme.
Like how extreme?
Can
Guns.
you say radiation poisoning?
Oh.
Thanks.
Okay.
And good luck.
So now we know what we have to do.
Get in the garbage can.
Such sweet
That's right.
sorrow. Farewell, princess.
Okay,
Till
this
we
guy
meet
sucks.
again.
I don't want to ever speak to him again if that's at all possible.
This feels more like a cop who has an idea of what acting is supposed to be than an actor who has an idea of what a cop. Actually, it's both simultaneously somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna come stand next to this garbage can, and then
So we know exactly what to do.
yeah, so that we don't forget in the intervening 7 days.
Yeah. Where nothing goes wrong. And we are back in
You
7
can-
days.
We can only hope.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
We're in chapter
Ooh.
3 now, so that's
Yep.
something. What a game! I was so excited last time. This is still better than the first, like, 2 sessions of this. It's just the writing is so video games of its time.
Yeah.
Right? It's not of its time, it's video games of its time.
Yeah. Yep.
Fucking hell. Okay, well, do you have anything to say about that?
I feel we did things today, and we will continue to do things next time. And I'm excited to see what those things are. Mouthing things and sneaking into a police department.
Mouthing,
in trash.
Eyeballing, handing.
Handing,
the 3 things
talking.
that people are capable of
So
doing.
much dialogue.
Bye, bitches.